opponent's completely surrounded. I feel like this is a hostage situation. You're telling them to, like, give up the hostages and we'll let you go. You can't escape the back door. You know, everything is booby-trapped, and tanks are just hitting units going everywhere, and...
Look at this tank placement. He's got a semicircle of tanks containing the entire map. He's got tons of tanks. What, like 12 tanks now moving in? Looks like he wants to take
Oh my god!
yeah, huge tank line. The only downside is he has got no upgrades, and I'm a huge fan of upgrades, so I'd like to see a couple armories coming out of there. You've got 4 bases. Come on, man.
Yeah, that is certainly true. Upgrades would be very nice. A bit of a nice drop on top to clean up a lot of these tanks, but once again, these tanks, I mean, not often is it like, yeah, I marched 12 tanks across the map, they all died for not much, and I don't really care, but that's certainly the case here, and a ton of medevacs. This massive mutable is going to get cleaned up, and finally they're going to be able to overpower this expansion, and I think the semicircle is just going to continue circling around until it's almost going to be a full circle, and then there's just going to be no bases left, as Team newbcakes, I mean, they basically can't really mine, as another scan going down on that gold. The tanks getting more and more hits off these tanks with 6 and 8 kills, basically all of those SCVs. And what an absolutely awesome game from Wizards here. They really playing pretty damn good.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know how it turned out to be like this, but it did. I don't know how much they outplayed him in the early game. To be honest, I don't even remember what happened in the early game. This is such a trouncing going on. I feel like the red Team Wizards is going to complete his circle and add a couple eyes and a smiley face and just make some mini-map art, but not quite there yet. There still is a gold base from the green newbcake that needs taken out, and a piecemeal force down here. 2 Thors and 1 tank from the orange player, and tons of Marines and not much else from the green newbcake. Not looking
Ling's
good.
flooding into the main base. You can see he's trying to do some kind of Banshee tech switch. He's making Banshees. He's got 2 Tech Lab starports, but it's like, when your opponents have 5 times as many bases as you and are killing your main, 2 Banshees can't really do anything.
We actually saw a Ling dance in the main of the green newbcake, so... I guess,
he's doing it again.
I guess when you have the anonymity of having the same name as your teammates, you can afford to be bad-mannered like that, and that's what's going on here. Some semicircle tanks, some Ling dancing. He's got tons of hatcheries in the northwestern location. So many tanks. How many tanks is that? 39 tanks. 1 upgrade. That's a little better than 0. And the Marines dancing. The victims of this massacre being the dancers now.
Yeah, and I think I just heard a Nidus go down yet into the main base. A ton of Infestors actually going to be popping out here, and these newbcake guys are just continuing to dance their units. The Thor also dancing. The Thor, of course, is pretty cool. And now that Thor actually going to turn tail and start killing some of these Marines, so I think at this point it would be good if Team Wizards now just kind of attack move and finish this off for us, because I think God knows it's been done for quite a while.
That's for sure, and like I said earlier, we might possibly see the worst 2v2 ever. It's getting pretty close to that at this point. Now committing mutiny, all those medevacs are going down. Even while those medevacs are healing those Marines are still killing them. They don't care if they're healing them. So many units popping out of that Nidus, even drones. This is just a giant joke now, a hatchery going down.
Look at the command centers at the right of the map, the upper right. Couple being built
oh
there.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is kind of the point where you really just want them to end it. Newbcake wanting to play on Boneyard, attacking his own starports, killing his own refinery.
And I think we won't be seeing GG anytime soon, but hopefully we'll see him leave the game soon. And he's asking for help now. That's kind of cute.
Alright, come on you guys. You've had your fame. Still got game 2. Always come back.
I mean, they're not eliminated yet, so... yeah.
Got a chance. I brought up the units tab, and I'm not seeing anything. There we go. There's the game over button. Team Wizards.
Game over.
Game over. Team Wizards taking that in spectacular fashion, leading the series now 1-0.